Howdy folks, and welcome to my channel. I'm Marshall Allen Bailey, and I am a self-taught piano player. I guess I've been playing for just a little more than 60 years. Not bad for a 30-year-old man, huh? But I'm self-taught, so my methods, when you watch me play, I might not be holding my hands right, and everything else, I've been told by different piano players that I'm doing this wrong and I'm doing that wrong. Well, you know, that's the way I was taught, or that's the way I taught myself. And I'm too old now to change, for Pete's sake. But all through these tutorials, the main thing I want you to do is just relax and have fun, because we're not out to impress anybody. We're just out to learn a few things that you might want to know. And like I say, we're going to have some fun. But what I'm going to teach you today, starting out, is what they call the slip note. And a lot of folks equate the slip note with Floyd Cramer. For example, like this. Right? Okay, so if you'd like to learn that, well, hang with me for just a few minutes and practice what I show you, and it won't be long. You'll be playing the same thing. Okay, so all my tutorials, well, not all of them, but most of them is going to be in the key of C, because C is just easier to teach, and you can take it from there and transpose it into any key that you want to. So we're going to start out with C above middle C. There's middle C right there. So one above it is just like that, or one octave above it. Okay, so here is the C scale. Now, each one of these notes that we play, we're going to call the target note. So this is the first note, of course, right here. That is the target note. So, playing two notes above the target note, we have the harmony. So the harmony going up the scale, keeping that position, is just like this. Okay, so here's where the slip note comes in, all right? Now see my thumb? Your thumb always goes one note below your target note, and this finger slips into the note you're wanting to play, like this. Okay? Now that sounds kind of bad, don't it? Right now it does. But when you put that harmony above it, now I'm using my pedal on this to I just put that in there just for fun of it. So there we go again, all the way up the scale using this number one position. Of course, you can come all the way down. Okay, now the speed of your slip note that you use is entirely up to you. Kind of depends on what song you're playing and how you want to color it up you know. And that's one of the beauties of this particular style. You can either make it quick, like that, or you can drag it out. Okay, that's the number one position I want you to learn right there. All right. This is the number 2 position. We're all, so far, we've stayed in the chord of C. Your number 2 position is your thumb goes on your number 5 note, which in this particular case, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your number 5 note, and then your number 1 note, an octave higher, is covered by this finger. And your slip note is this. So if you put the two together, you could come up with something like this. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. Okay, now I want you to notice something. And this is important. Whenever you're slipping into your target note, your thumb stays down. You always have that undertone down below the note that you're hitting, your target note. Now you hear that? That's down underneath that. But that's what gives it the sweet sound. Thumb stays down. See, that's down, that's always there, below that note. Okay, so we'll slip up here now. Now see, that's the same thing. You're in the same chord. This is this down here, only you're up here. Now, listen to this. This is all the same chord. And that all stays there within that same chord, just like that. So that'll give you something to practice. Keep practicing that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, everybody's familiar with the song, Mary Had a Little Lamb. Here's the notes to it. Okay, now using this same position, listen to this. Position number 2, back to 1. Okay, so another thing that's real interesting about this certain position here, or both of them, is how many chords they'll work against. And what I mean is, for example, and you don't have to change position, they just work against the chords. So like if you're going along in C here, now go down to A minor, C. There's F. And there's G right there. Even works in E minor. D minor. Now see how I did that? I used both positions. Now you take this position here, and if you were to move it up here, that's F. So it's just kind of like I was showing you there at the beginning. So that's how you do the slip note. Now you just practice on that and noodle around and play just everything you want to play. I might want to mention too, this also, it works on just any key, all these black keys up here. Doesn't matter what you're doing. The slip note works the same. But for now, for this lesson, we are going to just stay primarily with the chord C. Go clear up there if you want to. I kind of goofed that up a little bit, but you see what I'm trying to tell you. It just works on so many songs. So we'll see you on the next tutorial.